Things are very industrialized now. I'm pretty happy with what's going on with the base. We've got our mine, we've got water, we've got coal, we've got iron, we've got everything over here for crafting and a further steam machine. Yes, I made another one. After last episode, yes, a little embarrassed. I wasn't quite with it, yeah. Still not, but I'm trying. So today I wanted to get to 6 electrical, but we have a slight issue, and that is the fact that we are very, very low on small batteries. Like very, very low. We've still got some large ones in packets, which is interesting. Very good. Why have I got empty glue bottles over here? No idea. Very strange. But yeah, we don't have any packs of small batteries left. I've used all them. I've pulled all the batteries out of C storage. So they're all over here. And we're out. Yeah, we've got 144 dead ones. Which is not great. Not great at all. But, like I say, we have actually managed to get 1,724 experience the way to level 6, which is nice. But if I right click on this, I can make some more electrical clamps, uses a soldering gun. I can loot parts, which uses the soldering gun. I can research the battery array, which we've already done. So the only thing left for me to do now is to actually build a battery array with the limited soldering gun power that we have left. So car batteries with clamps, we've got 18 of them, and we could straight up make 2 battery arrays, which is fantastic. So I'm going to do that. So there's 1 coming in, and there's 2. Look at that, 2 battery arrays. Awesome. So we could upgrade to a steam charger with a steam beam, 4 steel poles, and a control panel. Now, I don't really know how to make a control panel because it's been some time. And as for steel poles and steel beams, we should be okay to do that, I would have thought. Do we have any steel available, or do I need to make some? Steel, yeah, we got loads, right? So we can make some steel rods, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll make a bunch of steel rods. Then we've got water, yeah. And steel pole is 2 rods, and a steel beam is 3, isn't it? Yeah. So 1 steel beam once it's done. Are you making it? I don't know. Steel beam, yeah. Steel pole. How many steel poles was it again? Let's pull up the helper. Like I say, I'm just not with it. 4 steel poles, right, so we need 3 more of those. Steel pole. 1, 2, 3. 4. Right. Yep, so that's all of that done. Right, lovely. So steel rods, you can go back into there. I'll take these over to the electrical thing. Right. Oh, I hope I've got everything that I need in order to make this control panel. Oh, I'll put the glue bottle in there, right. Okay. I've got another hard hat in here in anticipation to make more helmets and whatnot. We just need more candles in order to do that, which is pretty good, pretty good. So now we want to have a look for the control panel. So we just put control in there. Get rid of you. Make control panel. So it's another steel pole, steel sheets, and electronics bench. Okay, so we need 1 more steel pole, and we want to make sure that we've got some steel sheets available. So scrolly. Steel rod, make a steel pole. Make 1 of those, yep. Then just metal sheets. Yep. Might as well take all those over. There we go, right. So if we come over here now, we should be able to make, yep, air control panel. Lovely, right. Boom, there we go. So what are these used in? Just to upgrade to a steam charger? Yeah, okay. Right, so why you no let me do it now then? What's wrong? Huh. Strange. Very strange. Try picking that up. There we go. Then come over here. Electrical level 3. A control panel, 4 steel poles, steel beams, 2 bike wheels, which I should have. Or have I only got 1 bike wheel? Oh no. Look for the bike wheels. Are they not in here? Wait, what? Where are they? Are they in this? Yeah, 1. Need another bike wheel. Okay. That's not a problem. It's not a problem. I know I've got another one somewhere. Okay. I'm sure there's one out here. I had one. I know I had one. No, it's not out there. Are you in this? No? Gotta be over here then. Bike wheel. Bicycle wheel. Yeah, 2 more over here. There we go. Right. And back over here. And hopefully, yes, we can actually do it. Wow. Boom. There we go. Our steam charger. Wow. Look at the state of that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The only problem is, I can't do anything with it. Because, yeah, no battery textbook, right. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. But it's done. It's done. We finally have one. Finally have one. So now I can start working on other projects, I think. So what can I do with the remainder of these soldering guns? Or do I need to save some? Because I don't think there's anything else that I need to build that's going to require these just yet. So I don't think any of the other stations need any of this lot. Solar Park. Electrical 7. Ah. And a steel pole. Solar panel is electrical 6. Oh dear. Arc furnace. I don't know what we use the arc furnace for. Same with the industrial press. I don't know what we use that for. Huh. But it needs a generator as well. And titanium rods. Oof. Wow. Is that like a better version of the rolling mill? Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. And then obviously there's the macerator as well, which we could make if we had all the gubbins. Metal casing. Electric piston. 2 grinder heads and 6 steel gears. Wow. Anyway, that can all wait. That can all wait until I get to the point where I've actually got the skill to do something about it. So, yeah, that brings me back to our garden area. The holes in the ceiling are working. They're filling up the barrels. The crops are not dying. Everything is working out pretty well. I am very happy at it. And these soybeans have come in. Ooh. Get rid of those then. Right, that's good because I wanted those shifting. The corn has been and gone. I made corn flour out of that. Pretty good, pretty cool. Could do lots of stuff with it. But yeah, we get soybeans and they are fresh. Huh. And you need a blender with power. I'm guessing that's a small battery as well, isn't it? Blender. Crafter helper. Insert battery. Medium. Right, let's see if we got a medium battery. See if we make some soy milk. Although saying that, I should really use my medium batteries for metal detecting, but it doesn't matter. We've got one. We've got one. We're not going to really get anything super special with one. Knowing our luck, we won't get anything. So, can insert the battery into the blender. There we go. Then I can make soy milk. Cool. How many beans? 5. Fresh, uncooked. Oh, I can make rice pudding out of it. That's pretty nice. We can make a hot chocolate. Cool. We don't have any cocoa powder, though. Huh. Or an empty mug. Right, either way, that's that done. I don't know if they're going to rot. So, we'll stick them in there and find out. It doesn't matter either way. And we got cotton back in. So, harvest all these, please. Because the cotton, like I say, I'm using this to train the tailor in. It is going to be the best way of doing it. And I'm hoping to get this done pretty sharpish. So it is, like I say, it's just one of those. You just have to be a little bit monotonous with it. But hey ho. Part and parcel of HydroCraft. And again, I do like the fact that you can just like have a bunch of them and not need to worry. They just grow, they just do their own thing. It's great. It is really great. Just a little bit clicking intensive, but hey ho. Right, so we go in here, process our cotton again. There we go, and it can all just go into storage again. There we go. I need to really work through all that paper, make a bunch of shotgun ammo. That would probably be the smartest option, but we're a bit low, I think, on sulfur and saltpeter, so we can't really make a stupid amount of them. Plus, it's just going to generate lag, and the paper doesn't seem to be too bad on the lag front, which is nice. Another thing is I'm going to move this lot here. Get all this lot and put it back onto the bench over here. Get it back in here. There we go. You. All in there. It was working, but I thought it wasn't, so I didn't do anything about it. Right, there we go. There we go. Then trowel back onto Fair Beast. Now, some of you already know what this is. I finally figured it out. Yep. You know, because I'm just massively stupid. It is flax. We have flax. Finally figured out how you do it. So, what you do is you have a flax flower in your inventory and you right click and you click sow seed and it'll show flax. And it says there required 0 out of 5 seeds. So you click it and it'll come up with the box to plant. But you plant a flower, then the box will turn red and you won't be able to plant it again. So you have to individual click every single one and sow the seed with the flower in order to get it to work. Until you have a crop come in that actually bears seeds. Yeah. It's no wonder I didn't figure that one out with my impatience. You know? But it's done. They're on their way. We're going to have flax soon. We're going to have perpetual flax, which is just fantastic. And everything else is pretty much going to go on stop. Like these guys, next harvest they come in, I am removing them. And I'm going to have 4, maybe even 6 of flax. Then the mulberries, I'm going to double them up down here as well. And I have 2 lots of mulberries. Or alternatively, I wait for those to come in. Wait for those to come in, wait for those to come in. Put mulberries up top because the obscure things. Then I can see the crops behind because obviously, look, that plant is covering up that one. So this row here will cover up that row. And you know what I mean? I don't know. Well, saying that, it'll only cover up one, won't it? Huh. But it'll cover up this. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's more for the fact of I do my cotton here and I like to be able to see them and I think the plants are going to obscure, whereas if they're up there, I know my gardening bench is there, I know tailoring bench is there. That oven's not being used. So, yeah. All about the feng shui, I think. Right. Now then. Now then. That's the one. Right, because we're waiting on flax, we can't make cheesecloth. But if I come in here and we have a look, I've got 614 lard available. And I've also got 77 flax for some reason. Why have I got 77 flax? Excuse me? Oh, right, okay, right. Well, that just kind of solved everything. Cheesecloth. Make 8 cheesecloths. There we go. Wow. Yeah, I thought we didn't have any more than thread. Huh. Well, okay. So now, what is it we are lacking? It's probably water, I'm guessing. Crafter helper, make tallow. Oh no, there's too many referencing. It's matches, lighters. Ha. Okay, right. Close down, please. Craft helper, please. Thank you. Oh, I thought we were going to be a game killer. But no, we're lucky. We're okay. Right, so, up in here. 11 matches in that one. I'm going to take those. And take them into here. Now, the problem with all of this lot is, how do I get a magnesium striker now? I had those last time and they were fantastic, and now it's just nothing. Nothing is dropping them, and I don't understand why. Have they been removed for being so overpowered? Maybe. They are very overpowered. But it's like, how many warehouses have we been to? And we haven't found any. Yeah, it's getting a bit bad. A little bit bad. But anyway, we have 8 tallow. So now we can make some more candles. Yeah, right. Then if we craft a helper, look, see, we just need thin rope, tallow candle, and a hard hat. Simple as that. So do we have any thin ropes available in here? I'm sure we have. If I can find them. Yeah, there. Right, so let's grab half of those. There we go. That'll do. Then, oh. There was a hard hat in here as well. Right. Make mining hat, like so. Then we'll come up over here. And up into our lovely corner. And we want, yeah, probably this one. Put you in there. Put yous in there. That's going rather slow. It's rather laggy though, but hey ho. Right, let's have another go at doing some mining. Oof. Yeah, this is why I need better storage solutions than this, because wow, it's bad. Really, really bad. Right, you go in there, you go in there. Worm. You go in there. Then, do we have any bauxite? No. Borax? Yep. This is the problem with this one. You end up, like, killing yourself. Chalk's full. Okay. Cinnabar. Feldspar. No graphite. Gypsum. Nope. Meteorite. No. Pentlandite. Yep. Okay. Then we got a blank one, which I think was for sulfur. Or sandstone, or one or the other. Yeah, limestone. Sandstone. Take the sulfur back out if I can. Yeah. Then rock salts, which is probably full. Yep. Then we got the bin. Right, so I don't want you, don't want you. Don't want the limestone. Don't want the other clay. You can all go in there. Don't want the chalk. All go in there. Delete all of those. Right. Pour that into my canteens, please. Did it do it? No, it didn't because I'm too overburdened. Of course it wouldn't. Right. Over here. And our chip stones go in this one. And then normal stones can go in here. Do we have any? Yes, we do. We've got 10. Lovely. And outside. Big scrap, little scrap. Go on the floor. Done. Let's get outside and get a drink. There we go. Then in here we want the scrap metal. Then we want to make copper powder. What do we do with this? We turn that into powder. Okay. Then what do we do with it? Make dynamite. Oof. Right, okay. Well, you're something to do with crafting and explosives. You can go in there then. Then what do we do with you? We make zinc powder. Okay. Very nice. Then we can make sulfur powder out of you. We can make tin powder out of you. And then we got tungsten as well. What do we do with that? Make powder and ingots. Okay, so tungsten powder. Good. So that can go into there then. Sulfur ready for chemistry related things. Then we come over this side. And we want this slot into there. There we go. Job done. Oh my god, my throat. I have no idea what's going on with me. I've done blooming COVID tests and everything like that. It's all come back negative, thankfully. It is just a weird, horrible, throaty, nasally, cold thing. Yeah. It's not very nice at all. Not very nice at all. But anyway, that brings us on to what do we do next? We could make more buckshot, make more shotgun ammo. That could be cool. We really need to train our mechanics up, honestly. That's what we should be doing. Yeah. What are we on with that? We're nearly at 5. And that will allow us to upgrade the blast furnace into the industrial one, which will help us out as well. But, yeah. Yeah, without battery textbook, things are going to be very, very difficult. And do we have any friends over there? No. Any over there? No. Any down here? Oh, we have a couple. We'll go and say hello to some friends. Literally. Hello? 3, 4. Any more? 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. Oh, hello. There's a few more there than I thought. Hi. Wow. Oh, actually, I don't think that's a good idea whilst I'm tired. Let me just get rid of these guys on the floor because I don't want to accidentally have crawlers. Right, there's nobody else on the floor. Good. Yeah, I'll come back after I've had a sleep because doing that whilst tired, you're more likely to get crawlers, and then if I miss them or whatever and they break in, then we're goosed. So, yeah, let's have some scran, have a quick sleep, and hope that the zombies aren't there and broke through, because that's all we need. Right, quick sleep. Okay, so things are getting a little bit worse. We need more textbooks. We need to do more zombie killing. We need to get more book gambles. Yeah, we need to really start doing something a little bit better than this, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because standing here doing this, it's not good. It's okay. It's just not great. It's like you come over here if it'll let us. Stand here like this. Get the watchers. Anything else of use? Manometer, painkillers, MRE, flashlight, all the pennies. And that's it. Put all that into the main inventory. And there we go. Come on. And then we got this guy. Hi there, bye there. Pliers, not interested. Well, things are getting bad. Lag-wise, I've tried to reduce some of it, because obviously having 700 odd planks just laying around is not helping the situation at all. What I want to do is start taking some lumber over to the other area, because I want to do some science. Yes. Start on that big project. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. Also, I want to take up some metalworking gear, some scrap metal, some normal sheet metal, yeah, lighters, the glue bottles that we have, all the bone powder, some extra sacks, because I know we've got some compost up there, so we might be able to refill the tanks if needed, and also the biogas tank itself. So I'm hoping, very laggy, I'm hoping that by going to the other base for a bit, it might alleviate some of this lag, and also we can do something a little bit more interesting than me just fumbling around trying to make a solar park. Also, hopefully our flax will be in by then, so that should be good. And yeah, the cotton should be done by the time we come back. Oh, it might be dead, I don't know. Either, whatever. Oh, I wondered if it did. It has. The crash has duplicated the wheelbarrow. Yep. Yep. I thought it would. So that should mean that if I... Yeah, there's another biogas tank. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Is the steam charger still here? Yes, it is. Right, okay. So we've still got that. We've got everything. I've got a duplicate wheelbarrow. I've got a duplicate steam thing. And probably duplicate propane tanks and duplicate glues, I'm guessing. Do we have glues over here? If we do, I don't care. I'm not complaining. We can't take them anyway. Yeah, we'll stick them in the backpack. It just makes my life easier having a couple of duplicate items. I know it's a bit naughty. I should really just bin them. But it's one of them. You know, I do a lot of grinding off camera, so getting some duplicates here and there is not a problem. Also, come on, it's nothing major. It's some blooming glue bottles, you know, and a couple of propane tanks. It's not as if I haven't got a butt ton of them anyway. So if it was something major, then I would delete it, but it's not. Oh dear, I love the animation with that. It's so silly. But anyway, we're going to go up to the other base, so it's sneaky walk all the way up there, all the way up, and I'll meet you when we get there. Yeah. meet you when we get there. Beef, come on, what is wrong with you? Look, I know you poorly, but what's happening? Do the words right, at least. Now, I literally cannot see anything on the screen. I can see the road-ish, and I can see some of the tree trunks. That is all I can see. I've got a little bit of glare going off, which is not nice. So, yeah. Great stuff. I might as well just keep talking to you now, as we're like almost there. In fact, we are there. Right, okay. So, we are at the other base. As you know, this base is a little bit overrun. Yeah, we've got a few friends, and they keep wanting to come over here, and I'm unsure why, but what I think it is the fact that we have a staircase there. Oh, Jesus, look at those. Oh, my days. I knew there were going to be a couple here, but I didn't realise just how many there's going to be. Holy poop. Wow. Yeah, this is going to make things very difficult because I can't do what I want to do like this, maybe. Huh. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I should be able to do it. Right, anyway, let's get unloaded, and I'm going to, like I say, grind out some mechanics. I'm just going to glue up these cars like I have been doing previously. Get to the point, hopefully, where we can start repairing engines. I think it's 6 mechanics for that, so I'm going to try and push for that. We do have the book. Yep, we are book boosted, so that is good, good, good. And over here we should have pretty much everything we need to make, yeah, glue. Right, so we've even got more glues over here. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to put those into my bag, those into my bag, that into my bag. Then this lot I want unloading probably just onto... let's have a look. Should we put it in the herbal table? Yeah, we'll put it in the herbal table. Empty lighters, normal lighters. Really? The herbal table's full? Oh, we've got 4 candles up here as well. Right, let's put the lard into a different container. There's our medical box. We need to bring that back with us, definitely. Right, let's go here. We've got a trauma bag in there. Okay. What do we want to stick in there? The lumber for now? Yeah. Offload that lumber. That's fine. We will put the sacks in there as well. And the biogas tank thing. No, it won't go in. Right, we'll bob that on the floor. Okay. Then over here, we want to get this lard moved. So we'll take all that. And we'll put that in here, if it'll allow us to do so. Take the lumber back out, because we don't actually want that in there. We were just offloading to get the lard in there. Okay, so is that all of the lard? Most of the lard? Yeah, most of the lard. Okay, medical box we will put in here, so we have it. We'll put that in there as well, because we're going to, like I say, offload it in a second. Doggo's making noises. Hey? Naughty Fluff. She's looking at me funny. Right, so we can offload the wheelbarrow here. And we should have everything we need to make glue. Like so. There we go. Grab you glue, grab that glue, put that into the wheelbarrow. Check the dog, make sure everything's good in here. Yep. Yep. Okay. And do I have any other glues anywhere? Wood glue, not needed. And yeah, okay, we're good, right. Fill up the canteens, have a drink, and off we go. So yeah, as you can see here, I just basically look at this. We've got one there that requires 1 mechanics, and we've got one here that requires 2 mechanics. Now, what I want to know is, does it give me a different amount of experience? So we're at 1079.9. So if I do repair on that, 1086.9. So that's 7 experience for doing that. So if I do the second one, That does less. That didn't do the same number. They're not doing the same number. That's weird. Okay. I think it's by the actual amount that you repair them. Could be wrong. But either way. Very, very strange. Well, this is all I have to do now. It's mega click intensive. If you guys know a way that is better, that doesn't involve doing medium trash and replacing parts and all that lot, then let me know. Please. Because, yeah, just spamming glue like this is not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, these extra glue bottles really are helping. Saves me running backwards and forwards, but again, it's the whole clicking a million times thing. But yeah, I've repaired this hood so many times now that it's not going to really do anything for us, sadly. Iron sheet, steel sheet, small metal sheets. Maybe we do that one instead. Yeah, we'll do that one in a moment. We'll go through this. We'll use our metals first. Well, we'll use these glues first, then we'll get the metals. Right, that's all the glues. Can I pour all of those together? Right. Do I have enough for another dose? Probably. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we've got one of the glues that is bugged out still, and I've just run into the wall because I'm not looking. Right, okay, so can I get rid of the glue out of this bottle? No. Right, because it's dodgy and it does my head in. Right, get rid of you. We'll just be a bottle shy, it's fine. Right, so make all the glues. That's nice how we can do all of them. That is really, really nice. And we've still obviously got water here. I'm really glad I didn't disconnect that. Really, really glad. And let's have some scran. And then probably a sleep. Get that done. There we go. Then where's our metalworking gear? We have scrap metal, metal sheets. Okay, metal sheets. Grab you. And which is the best propane tank? Probably the crappy one, really, I'd say. So we'll grab that. A little bit weighty, but it's fine. Yeah, I've got an empty lighter already. Oof. Not surprised, but right, let's have a sleep. Let's watch our health. We shouldn't be getting crushed to death, I hope. There's nothing worse than your food running out and realising that you're going to get crushed to death whilst you sleep. Oh, I have had that happen before. It's not nice. It's really not nice. Because you can't do anything to stop it. You just get crushed to death. It's so silly. Really, really silly. Right, so speed up you. There we go. Lovely. Right, now then. Doggo's being noisy. It's small metal sheets. Ah, right. Okay, so what about the trunk? The trunk is normal metal sheets. Okay, right. Let's do that then. Oh, it's fully repaired it. Oh. That's kind of interesting. What about you then? Right, okay, that's great. Can I not repair the trunk? No? Interesting, interesting. Right, so if I take some of this, cut small metal sheets. And I can't speed up because the Zs are too close. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Right, let's move up over here so we're not looking at the thing. Cut small metal sheet. There we go. And another one. And another one. And there we go. Last one. Lovely. Wow, we have a lot of friends. So that one's 5132 and that one's 5332. That one uses one metal sheet. That one uses 3 metal sheets. Okay, so we're probably better off doing this one then. For experience. How far off are we? We can't be that far now. Right, that's all those used then. Okay, and Ah, we're not too far off. We're not too far off. Let's try the ambulance again now, because I think I can actually speed through it, and we will use what? Which one? That one. Yeah, we'll do that one. Spam through it. Obviously, like I say, we've repaired it that much now that we're actually destroying the thing by repairing it. But it doesn't matter, it gives us skills. Just gives us skills, that's all we want. Oh, right, wait there. In fact, let's cut all these metal sheets, right? Get them all into the small ones. Then, how are we doing torch-wise? Refill all of them, like so. There we go, nice. Very clean. Very done, etc. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, is that the one that's using 3? No, it's not. It's the one that's using 1. Okay, that's fine. So we're just doing patchwork on them, but we've got a level, so that's good. And finish off with glue. I don't think there's really anything we can use scrap metal on, other than like the suspension and things like that. But it's whatever. Right, fire out all this glue again. But we now have, obviously, 5 mechanics. We can make that industrial furnace thing, blast furnace, whatever it's called. I get mixed up with the names of them. Which is very, very nice. Very nice indeed. But yeah, it's one of those now. It's like, what do we do? What do we do? Do we go back and look into that? I think we're probably getting nearly about time, honestly. So it's going to be a next episode for that. And then hopefully we can make the large junkyard. Start searching some of those large trash. Should be able to get some quite interesting things from that. I believe you can get furniture and whatnot as well. And hopefully we can get some of those junk mattresses so we can make some spring steel ingots and make some leaf springs and make crossbows. It's going to be very, very cool if we can do that. Ah, the reason why it didn't do any more metal is because we ran out of gas. Okay. Well, whatever. It's sorted now. Okay, have another drink. Have a fill of the thing. There we go. Lovely. Gonna stay sneaky, sneaky people. And open you up again. There we go. Small metal sheets. Get them all done. There we go. Are we out of fuel? Yes, we are. Refill all of those. Yeah, it is very fuel intensive doing this. You've got to make sure you do have a few propane torches filled up and whatnot. But yeah, it is the faster way of doing it. Obviously using the metals that you've made is a little bit annoying. Right, propane tank is empty and we should have compost over here. Can I... Yes, we need the sacks. Do we not have the sacks on us? No, no we don't. Right, okay. So let's come over here. Let's grab our sacks. Where are they? 5 sacks. Boom. Let's go and fill them up. Then we can make some biogas, hopefully. Right. Get the compost. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely. Very dark, I know. I'm sorry, I'm doing this at 1:30 in the morning in game for some reason. Right. There we go. Make biogas. Boom. There we go. That can go back on there. And refill all the torches. Lovely. Back over here. Character's knackered. As per. As per. But we can get these metal sheets fired on now. This should be the last one. There we go. Right. Glues. Glues, glues, glues. Right, if I uninstall this muffler, if it'll allow me to. How do I repair the muffler? Repair old muffler with scrap metal. Aha, right, okay, so let's go back inside. We are very, very overburdened, of course we are. Let's put you in there, try and alleviate some of the weight. Then we should be able to repair it. Oh, we actually need the scrap metal on us, okay. Put that in the backpack then. Then we can repair with scrap metal. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's 100%, and we can't repair it anymore, but we've got scrap metal and everything on us, which is fine. But we can slam it back on, hopefully. Right. Install muffler. Right, well, I've been playing around with mechanics for long enough, I think. This is what I'll do off camera. I'll continue with this, but I think... Yeah, I think next episode we will do the science project that I want to do. So I'm going to continue doing this, grinding this off camera, hopefully get to 6 mechanics. That would be very helpful for us for the future, etc. And yeah, that's going to be me. So look forward to next episode, to science next episode. Going to be very, very fun, I hope. I hope. It's going to be focusing on sneaking, by the way. And yeah, hopefully zombie pathing will work and it doesn't cause a huge problem. Because it could. It really, really could. But yeah, that's going to be me for this episode. Do hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, beef. We've got mechanics to do. We've got to spam glue for ages. Nobody likes spamming glue for ages. But yeah, we can get that skill done. We can start progressing. And then, yeah, have some fun with some zombies. Goodbye.